Happy Halloween.
What's up, y'all? That looks so much cooler on camera.
I know.
Time for the 22-22 mini readings. Yes, we were a little bit behind schedule.
We died.
We had to go ahead and get all dolled up and all done up for Halloween. But anyway, here we are. 22-22 mini readings. So I haven't had a really good look at the list. What are we looking at here? A heavy day?
A little, like 20. I wonder if I should close those blinds over there because it looks kind of bright.
Yeah, you could try it. Probably wouldn't hurt. So, well, y'all are slowly but surely tuning in. What's up? Anyway, today, I'm just now seeing the list for the first time here. It's looking like a kind of a regular day. We'll probably be able to knock all this out in one video, okay?
Oh, you think so?
I think so, yeah. Isn't that about what we were doing last time?
No.
Wasn't it about?
Yeah, maybe, actually.
I thought it was like 20 per video last time, maybe. Anyway, though, I'd like to be able to knock it all out in one video. What's up, y'all?
Terrible. God.
You hear the cats galloping
Yeah,
like little horses.
excuse the galloping in the background.
All right.
I do have some issues with like 2 payments though, so you probably have to refund, but I don't know. We'll see when we get there. I'm still drinking my morning coffee. I'm still waking up. I'm a little dead this morning, if you can't tell.
Yeah, I told him. I chatted this morning for a little bit. I told him that.
You chatted on here?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's why nobody's getting notified.
I only did it once.
Doesn't matter.
Usually it's after the third one. Nobody gets notified. Anyway, though.
Happy Halloween, everybody. All right, well, let's just get into it.
Yeah, let's get right into it and start knocking them dead, Tiger. I like this, man. I like sitting here.
Okay, so first we're going to read for Audra.
Audra.
I'm Audra, 47 years old. She's a Libra, single, have grown kids, and can't have more. Whatever you'd like to tell me about love or life, love, and career. Oh, actually, that was the one who. I think she wanted to keep her anonymous. Sorry.
Did it say anonymous? Oh.
Yeah, but she ended up changing her question.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Never mind. I'm gonna squeeze you in somewhere else. Since you have a different question and you want to be anonymous, then nobody will know it's you.
Yep, it's. Well,
because that wasn't a good. I had to email her for that because that was too many questions.
I mentioned that too in the video.
I know, and then I emailed her, and then she changed her question, and she wants to be anonymous. So,
okay.
Sorry. We'll probably have to do her last thing. Sorry, I told you I'm not awake yet. I was looking all over for that one too, and I couldn't find it. Of course, it's at the top of the list. Sorry, I'm fired. Okay, next we'll go with KT. How are my current energies on the eyes of universe these days? Because I'm seeing this 555 many times, and not feeling that sure to move on because it's feeling hard. Are you guys messing with me today? Oh my goodness. Can you try reading that?
How are my current energies on the eyes of universe these days? Because I'm seeing this 555 many times, and not feeling that sure to move on.
Maybe but I'm not feeling that sure.
Well, it sounded like a very open-ended general question.
I think she just wants a read on her current energy.
Okay.
Just the energy of her as in general, because she's getting these numbers.
Okay. Well, she
doesn't know if she should move on.
Well, as far as synchronistic numbers, that's a very specific conversation between you and your higher self and your guides, okay? I'm not one of those people that's going to give you a blanket statement for what that number means. That's going to be very specific to you and your path. But we will see what's going on here as far as moving on from something. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3 more. Four of Wands in the reverse. Okay, yes, 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 yes. Eight of Cups. So if it is something that you are needing to move on from, I can clarify. This doesn't happen very often, okay? So anybody watching, if you ask me, I can't promise you it's going to come through, but it was clarified for you that yes, that is an attempt by your higher self to tell you it is time to move on, or whatever it is, walk away from whatever it is you need to walk away from, move on from, because that door is closed. And if you don't, if you put it off any longer, just a couple of months of whatever this moving on is that you need to do, because you have the Eight of Cups right here. If you put it off any longer, universe is going to do it for you, okay? Universe is going to do it for you. I know it's very, very scary, very nerve-wracking in the heart of the spread here. It is telling you not to worry. Do not worry. Do not allow yourself to lose any sleep at night. If you allow yourself to move on, it looks like there are very good things on the horizon here for you, but you do have to release, let go, and allow the universe to do what it's got to do. It is a very scary process, but if you cling to it, it screws things up. If you cling and try to fight and control it and make it happen your way, after a certain point, you have to walk away, move on, whatever it is you need to move on from. And it looks like you do have something good on the horizon out there for you, as long as you don't allow anxiety to make decisions for you. Yes, the Fool card is all about a leap of faith. But yes, I do think that 555 is an attempt, getting louder and louder and louder from your higher self to hurry up and do whatever it is that you need to do. I think you know what it is. I'm really not sure. I'm not getting it, but it does indicate a leap of faith that is going to need to be taken, and some inner healing. Absolutely. That's kind of general and cliche, but if you put it off too long, you got about a couple of months, and universe is going to kick the tower over on you. Okay, so you might want to go ahead and release and let universe do what it's got to do. Okay, trust me. All right.
There's no room for me.
Oh.
Crisscross applesauce. Okay, are we moving on?
Yep, on to the next.
What kind of pancakes are those?
Cinnamon.
Oh.
I put cinnamon in them.
I'm like, what the heck? Okay, next is Susan.
Susan.
Is AJ my person, and will we reconcile?
Your person. Okay. Well, we'll just see what just personally from my perspective, if somebody asked me that, the cards could prove me wrong. They do it all the time. But I would say if you have to ask yourself that question, probably not. Probably not. But it could be. You never know. I've seen all kinds of crazy stuff happen. Let's get two shuffles here. 1 and 2. Knight of Pentacles reversed, Page of Swords, Knight of Wands reversed, Tower reversed, the Chariot, 4, okay, so, well, I'm not really, like if you say, is this my person, there's a couple of different cards I'm going to be looking for. First and foremost, that would be the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups energy would show whether or not that's your person. Lover's card could do it too. I'm not seeing any of those here, but yes, I am seeing an attempted reconciliation with the Page of Swords and the Tower in the reverse. But I don't know if it is going to be a successful reconciliation, okay? Yeah, I don't think so. I think this is a bit of a counterintuitive move. This is one of those types of connections that, well, hang on, I don't want to speak on that just yet. Hold on. I don't really know the type of the connection just yet. But I wouldn't consider it your person. I'm not really seeing potential for that type of relationship. Let's see here. Okay, the Empress again. So I do see stability between the two of you that's possible, but that's interesting. That's the second time the Empress has come through. Be where the birdies are.
Tarot wants outside.
Page of Cups reversed. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune in there. Okay, so this is a karmic cycle here. Okay. Very intense connection. Very, very intense connection. It's karmic in nature. I do see potential for stability. I do see a very, very, very intense connection here, but I don't really see a successful working out of this cycle here. This is one, it's karmic in nature. When I say karmic, what I mean is for some reason it didn't work out in the last lifetime, so you're trying it again in this lifetime. And with the Five of Cups right here, I don't really think it would work out very successfully. Okay, very intense connection. Don't ever underestimate the meaning behind this connection. There was a very important meaning, but this, again, the type of connection is karmic. That doesn't mean bad necessarily. Just means you're trying to work it out in this life, and just like the last lifetime, it's not working out this time either. So it's very important to see what you learn from this. How am I learning from this particular connection here, and how can I evolve based on the things that I learned? See what I'm saying? So, anyway, on to the next one. Is that too long?
Oh, well, maybe. All right, next one is Twyla. What shall I expect for my abundance in the next 6 months?
Abundance, financial abundance?
We'll just go with that, yeah. That's what I assumed when I read it.
All right, so if we're looking at financial abundance here, let's see.
Actually, no, that last one was good. 4 minutes.
Okay.
I think they should all be about 4 minutes long. 2 minutes each. That's the goal, anyway. Sometimes something has to come through, it has to come through.
Yeah. There's no time limit particularly, but there is like spread limits.
Yeah, just because
these here,
22/22s.
yeah, the 22/22s are 2 spreads. If you get a $30 mini reading from me, it's 3 spreads. And a full personal reading is unlimited spreads, unlimited time. All right, so what I'm seeing here in the next 6 months, I see it's going to take a minute to step on to the frequency that would allow you to attract abundance. But I don't really see that abundant energy flowing in right away within the next 6 months, okay? But that 9 of Cups energy is a very, 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 very strong abundance energy. And most people don't quite really get that this is, there's a one gateway between the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. And that basically is embracing this energy right here. This energy, if you're talking about abundance and love, this right here is the frequency of love. But if you're looking at this from a financial perspective, this right here is the frequency of financial independence. I'm not worried about money. We have to understand that it's not a relationship that we're after. It's not money that we're after. We're after a feeling. We have to find, maintain, and embrace that feeling for an extended period of time to stay on that frequency to allow it to come in. Okay, let me pull you one more spread right here. I do see you have a lot of positive energy behind you. You do. But that energy it looks like the way it rests in this moment, it's going to take close to 6 months before you finally step onto it. And most of us who do it by accident and don't realize it. Just don't fight the process. 2 more shuffles here, 2 more. King of Wands reversed again. That was Queen of Swords reversed on the first one. There's that Devil card. 6 of Pentacles, that's good. There's the 10 of Cups this time. Okay. So it really depends on what it is that you're looking at here, because I'm seeing there's lots of abundant energy behind you. A lot of abundant energy behind you. You just so happen to get the 9 of Cups in the first spread and the 10 of Cups in the second spread. So I do think it's going to take a little bit longer than 6 months. It's showing up to me as love energy. But if it's financial energy that you're looking at, you do have the 6 of Pentacles in the heart of the spread here. So I say that energy could push either way, and it can manifest as either that your person coming through, which will happen at a very unexpected time, or that abundance to finally come through. But I'm seeing here that it's going to, whatever it is that you're looking for, don't expect it in 6 months. You will step onto the frequency within 6 months, but for the abundance to actually come through and show itself, it'll take a little bit longer. I'm seeing probably about 8 to 9 months, okay? Just enjoy your life, enjoy yourself. Don't look for it, don't wait for it, don't try to force it, don't try to figure out how to make it happen, and just enjoy yourself and allow it to come to you, and it will, okay? All right, on to the next one.
Okay, for Kelly, Will Ryan and I eventually be together, or should I move on?
Ryan and Kelly. Like peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, somebody says your page says the cutoff time is 12 p.m.
Oh, oops. You want to go in and edit that? Or do you have time?
No, I'm trying to get the last of these 22s on here.
3 more shuffles. So 1,
So they want, I mean,
2. Go ahead.
yeah, we'll honor it. Go ahead if you want.
And 3. And some days too, like on a really, really light day, we might not have a cutoff time. Okay?
Yeah, there will be times where we only get like 10 readings.
Yeah.
And then we can do not just pre-orders. We
Yeah.
only do pre-orders because we get like 40.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're like, oh my God.
All right, so what was the question?
Will Ryan and I eventually be together, or should I move on?
Yeah, not that I'm seeing here. I don't think so. Okay, 2 of swords in the heart of the spread. I do think that this person definitely still keeps an eye on you. I do think if you have like Facebook or Instagram, or at least attempts to keep tabs on you, I think there's still some silent watching going on from both ends here. But with the 4 of cups, 2 of swords, I don't really think so. Okay, I don't really think so. Let me go ahead and get the second. This second spread is gonna be straight up advice. I see a lot of inaction though in the first spread. But this person does miss you, okay? This person definitely does miss you and definitely has feelings for you, but I just see with that Emperor energy right there, a lot of stubbornness and kind of like an ego battle is what I'm seeing here. Let's see what the advice spread should be. Should you move on, or what should you do? Push forward or move on? Let's see. 3 shuffles.
I'm not gonna write this out. I'm just gonna reprint it. I'm like writing out like everybody's questions, like the last minute questions. I'm like, I'm just gonna print it.
Couldn't do it without you, babe. I couldn't do all that.
I'm like just not awake yet.
2 of cups reversed. Yeah, okay. So right now, and of course, 9 of cups reversed comes up for you here. No, I wouldn't. I would move on from this, but if you've listened to me for any length of time, you've probably heard me say something about this particular card here, okay? This is the energy that basically manifests the decline of most relationships, and that is the frequency of loneliness, okay? Emptiness and loneliness and emotional codependence. It's a very, very slippery slope that we walk here, but you need to make sure that you understand that, no, I don't think you and this person are going to come together. But if you don't fix this, the next connection, which you do have one coming in, you do have a new connection coming in here in the next few months, with the 6 of Wands, 10 of Wands right here, it will mirror, vibrationally complement the last person, okay? That's how we end up getting in these cycles of repeating the same thing, same devil, different person. Because we stay on the same frequency here, okay? So it's very important to find that sense of emotional independence. I would recommend doing it first, okay? That's how you make sure that your connections are actually successful. But even if you do come together with somebody else, still work on emotional independence exclusive of the relationship, okay? Definitely, it's very important. But I would move on, I would, okay? On to the next one.
Okay. For Jay, it
Jay.
says, my name is Jay, birthday 10/28/82. Will I be in a faithful, committed relationship before the end of this year?
Before the end of the year, let's see. Let me ask you this. Do you have a faithful, committed relationship with yourself right now? If not, it's very, very dicey as to whether or not you'll find one in your outside world if you don't have one in your inside world. 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. Four of Cups, Hangman reversed, Page of Wands reversed, Ace of Cups reversed, 9 of Cups, hey, there you go. Ace of Wands reversed, 8 of Cups. Okay. So, now, look, here's what I'm seeing happen to you, okay? And this is so cool. This is so cool because I see you as it rests in this moment, unless you take conscious control of this and you take the wheel and you start flipping switches and doing this yourself. I see you stepping into the energy out of frustration, which is what most people do. Most people just get fed up and tired of the game and say, you know what, fuck it, I'm not dating nobody no more. I give up. I'm gonna do me. And that's the frequency that allows it in. So I don't see it happening. I see you probably out of frustration. 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Stepping into that energy where you say, you know what? I don't want it no more. Because you end up getting very frustrated and kind of pissed off a little bit. And that is when I think offers are going to start coming through for you. Funny thing though, is that a lot of times, some of us go through a period of turning it down there for a little bit. And whatever you pursue energetically will run from you. Whatever you energetically run from is very likely to chase you. So I see you probably going through that. Let me go ahead and get a spread here for after the year is over. Because that process, the beginning process of attracting it, I see you stepping into. But let's just see where you go after that. As it rests in this moment, which is always subject to change.
Buggy.
Buggy Wuggy was a cat.
Buggy Wuggy is a cat.
Buggy Wuggy is so fat.
Poor baby.
Okay. Yeah, so the way it rests in this moment, which you can change at any given time, I see you're very indecisive. Once you step into that frequency, most people don't realize when they're on the frequency of true love. You don't realize. When you formulate that relationship with yourself that I just talked about, it feels an awful lot like not really caring if somebody comes along and loves you or not. It feels like that. That's the best way I can think to describe it. And some people go through a period of this. Once you're on that frequency of true love, it's like, I don't really know. If somebody wants to come love me, cool. If they don't, cool. Whatever, I'm good. Like, I don't really care. I don't need that. And I see you kind of staying stuck in that state for a little bit is what I see here. But you can change that if you want. Just know that the process is normal. The minute you hear yourself say to yourself that you're content with your life and you're happy with yourself, that's the frequency. That's the energy. After that, you can allow that person to come to you if you want. You can take conscious control and do it at that point, okay? Anyway, though, next one.
Okay. Next, we'll do, what time is it? Anonymous.
Anonymous.
Says, how does my ex-Cancer, Jeremy, feel towards me? Is there any chance for a successful reconciliation?
Successful reconciliation. I love that phrase. I like that. I made it a very strong point to start saying, okay, successful reconciliation. I like that. Very specific and to the point. Let's see, first of all, how this person feels is going to be the first spread. There's the Cancer card popping up as I split the deck there. That's a good sign. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2. 2 more.
So we're just gonna honor the fact that you have till 12. So if anybody in here wants to buy a reading,
Okay.
you have until 12. So that's 35 minutes.
All right. So I do see that this person does have feelings for you. Yes, this person is still in love with you. Do they have any plans on opening up and telling you that? No. This person does not want you to know how they feel. Okay. So right now, King of Cups. Okay. This person, again, has feelings for you. You're still in love with you. Okay. But with the Moon card and the 4 of Pentacles, they're keeping it to themselves and has no plans to open up and let that be known, and would much rather you kind of feel like, oh, okay, well, I guess this person doesn't love me anymore. 2 of Cups. So the desire is there, but Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, both reversed. I'm not seeing this person take any action towards you. Not right now. Let's see if there's potential for successful reconciliation in the second spread here. Man, every time I look at that inbox, it just makes me nervous. I'm like,
Which one? Because now we have a new one. So now I have to flip between two different emails because some people still email your old one.
come on, boy. Two more shuffles here.
Who is it?
Taro.
You probably didn't feed him.
I never feed him.
Well, that's why he's so
I feed
sad.
spare.
I feed both of them.
He just goes up and licks it and walks away
You
from
have
it.
to hand feed it to him.
Whatever.
That's how you know he's a baby. He's babied.
All right. So with the world card being right here, I do feel like the cycle between the two of you is complete. I don't really feel like reconciliation is something that's even in the books. What that means basically is no matter what, I think if you attempt to reconcile, you're going to do this. You're going to start the cycle over again and repeat it again, basically. Okay. So with the Chariot card in the reverse right here and the Magician in the reverse, I don't think so. I don't think a successful reconciliation is in the books. Okay. I don't think so. That's a bummer. It looked positive on the first spread. I was hoping for a positive one on that one, but it is what it is.
Oops. I can't read that. What does that say?
The time, 26:35.
Okay. For Lori Ann, will Jesse commit? If so, when?
My all-time favorite relationship quote. If they really like you, you'll know. If they don't really like you, you'll be confused. I love that quote.
That is so true, though.
That's always my go-to if you're ever curious, you know.
I wish I would have known that. That would have saved so many, like, sleepless nights.
Like when me and you met, there wasn't no question in my mind I wanted to commit.
Oh.
I'm just sitting here thinking, if I'm really talking to somebody that I'm that into, why would I not commit?
Yeah, true.
The only reason I would not commit is if I'm not really feeling you. I'm not really into you.
I mean, I always thought you were just really bored.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I don't know. I just always thought you were bored, so.
So that's why I was into you?
No, I don't know. Never mind. Just do the reading.
Okay. So actually what I'm seeing right here is I don't think so. I kind of feel like whatever you've been experiencing right here, you're going to keep experiencing. And if you keep waiting and pushing and waiting, within the next couple of months, it's going to pop off into a big argument and you're going to end up very disappointed and have to make a head over heart decision. And that's probably going to be to stop trying to work on this and stop waiting on this. Because I don't think this person wants to put in the work. I don't think so. Okay. I don't think so from what I'm seeing here. And this is a karmic cycle too, by the way. And when I say that, I know a lot of you have heard me say this a million times. I don't mean punishment. I don't mean something bad has to happen to you. It means it's a past life soulmate. Okay, and you're trying to work out a plan in this lifetime and it failed in a past lifetime. That's all that means. Okay, so three shuffles. 1, 2, and last one.
Murky Metro is hitting hard today.
Yeah, it's
Lot
the
of
full
people.
moon today too, remember?
Oh,
I felt that immediately when I woke up this morning.
Dude, I'm having so many technical issues.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, I don't think so. I don't really see. What I'm seeing here again is something that if you cling to it and you wait on it and you set your expectations really, really high and you keep waiting and pushing and waiting and pushing, it's probably going to end up popping off into an argument. Because, yeah, and I'd hate to see that have to happen, but yeah, I mean, just again, the personal advice, is if somebody's really not committing right now, we don't have time for that. You're better than that. You're better than that. You don't have to sit around and wait on somebody who is indecisive and can't make up their mind. You're better than that. And the minute you realize that, that's when you'll meet your person. You're better than that. You ain't got to wait around on somebody that can't make up their fucking mind. If you don't know what you want, then I don't want you. You're either on my team or you're in my way. Okay? Anyway, on to the next one.
Oh, can you tell me the time, please?
3026.
Okay, this one is for Traveling Warrior Healer.
Okay.
Says, what are the messages I need to know for my personal life and for my business? Your fave. What do I need to know?
Yeah, you don't need to know anything. What do you want to know? That's my question. We'll see what comes through for you. We're already right in the middle of this. I would have refunded that if I would have just seen that first off, but we'll see what wants to come through for you.
Well, I figured they said something about their business, so I figured we can at least look into that one.
Okay.
That's why I didn't.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it does give some intention.
Gotcha. Seven of Swords. Okay, so if you are curious about a particular individual and whether or not, okay. So as far as personal life goes, is there a specific person or group of people that you are concerned about whether or not you can trust them? Okay, if you are, whoever this is that you have in mind, whether it's one person or a bunch of people or whoever it is, and you're wondering whether or not you can trust them, you can't, and you know you can't. Okay, with the Devil card and the Seven of Swords. Hopefully this isn't a romantic relationship, but the Lovers is in the reverse here as well. But Lovers doesn't necessarily mean romance. It just means a strong soul connection at the end of the day. Okay. Yeah, I am seeing, I would imagine if you're going to come to me and ask me something like that, there's something in mind. I have something in mind, like in my personal life. There's something off. There's something wrong. Right? Because if everything is all fine and dandy, then we're not going to come to tarot, right? So whatever it is you're asking about, like maybe a relationship, your spouse, or maybe your mom or your dad, whoever it is, if you're curious as to whether or not you can trust them or they're being honest with you, no, they're not. And you're aware of that. You're very aware of that, okay? So, yeah, I think it's time. I would distance myself from this situation as much as possible, depending on the nature of the situation. Obviously, if it's somebody you're like married to or something like that, that's going to be an extensive process that you might want to get to the bottom of first. But whoever you're wondering about, no, you can't trust them. And you already know you can't. So, how about business? Business. Four shuffles here. There's one. 2. 2 more. You're multitasking, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're working and doing this.
Well, it's Halloween today, so
Okay.
when we're done, I want to go do something with the kids. So I gotta get work done now.
Okay. All right. So as far as your business right here, I don't really think you're feeling it. You don't really deep down inside actually. I don't know. I see a lot of back and forth energy in here. A lot of back and forth energy. But I think the most important thing, Ace of Cups, everything looks positive for the most part, except for that Hierophant reverse in the heart of the spread, and the Three of Cups reversed. With that Ace of Swords being the very first card in the spread, I do think that a lot of us fall victim to wanting that aha moment for the light bulb to flick on, and it's not happening with the Page of Swords in the reverse. There's something that kind of just feels not right. And there's whatever it is that's wrong. I think you're trying too hard to overanalyze it and figure it out. And that's really easy to do in business. It's easy to fall into that trap. That's I think personally that's harder than personal connections like love and friendship and stuff like that. It's really easy when you're dealing with the element earth to want to fall into that planning and thinking and trying to figure out and make this happen and put my hands on the wheel. And this is one of those types of things that if you want things to progress, which they will, you're going to have to kind of back off of that a little bit and find your passion for it again, okay? Find your passion for it, because with the Queen of Cups, King of Swords, Hierophant reversed, Two of Cups reversed, there's a lot of back and forth energy. Some days you're not even sure if you even like doing it. And that's normal. There's some days that I can't stand looking at tarot cards. Dude, it happens. It happens. But don't try so hard to analyze it and figure it out. Dump nothing but passion into it. Find a way to love it and be thankful for what you have. The minute you're thankful for it as it is, that's when the universe will make it better for you and mirror that gratitude back to you, okay? I hope that helped there. Again, very vague, open-ended question, but that's the best thing that I can read for it right now, so. Anyway, on to the next one.
Okay, for Renee, it says, hello, my name is Renee. I would like to know if my child's father is my soulmate and or twin flame. Although we broke up a couple months ago, I am still curious.
Yeah, everybody you've ever met in your life is a soulmate, okay? Everybody.
But is it her twin flame?
Twin flame, okay. So yes, definitely a soulmate, no question. No question. Everybody you have ever interacted with, especially the parent of your kids, is a very near and dear soulmate. Yeah, but that doesn't mean romance. You and your mom are soulmates. You and your dad are soulmates. You and your brothers, sisters, your enemies from school, that person that used to bully you and call you names. Everybody you've ever encountered is a soulmate. But is it your person? Is it your match, your romantic match? Is it your twin flame? Let's see here. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2. 2 more. Two of Cups reversed overall. Well, let's see. I still got room for the twin flame card in this spread here. 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups reversed. Okay, so there is potential here. There's a lot of potential, but I'm not seeing twin flame. I'm not seeing twin flame, no. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. But you do have this 10 of Cups energy right here, okay? I do think that you all will reconcile, but I don't know how successful it's going to be. I see an attempted reconciliation here with a lot of potential behind it. But to answer your question, no, I don't see twin flame energy. With the 6 of Cups right here, next to the 10 of Cups, this is more than likely, I don't want to say it's karmic. I don't want to say it's karmic, but it definitely is a past life soulmate of some sort. Definitely, for sure, which most people in our lives are, if we have indeed lived lots of lifetimes here and you're not a starseed or a volunteer. Most people are past life soulmates, but I'm not seeing the twin flame card there. Not seeing the twin flame card. Let's see here. High Priestess. 4 shuffles. 1, 2. 2 more. Temperance in the reverse. 7 of Swords reversed. 8 of Swords. Queen of Wands reversed. 6 of Cups again. Past life soulmate for sure, but not karmic. That's weird. It doesn't normally come through like that. Ooh, there's the twin flame card. There's the twin flame card. Let me clarify that. Let me clarify that. Let me clarify that twin flame card. 'Cause it didn't come out in the first spread, but it's in this one. Whoa, whoa. Damn, dog. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, so I wouldn't quite give it, because the first time I asked that question, the twin flame card didn't come up, okay? And the second time I asked the question, it did come up. It did come up. But the thing about it is, even whether this is twin flame, an actual twin flame connection, which has a very specific meaning behind it that has nothing to do with romance, nothing to do with it, I do give this the intensity level about equal. About equal. That can be good, that can be bad. Okay? So I'm kind of feeling like I wouldn't call it twin flame. I wouldn't call it twin flame. It is a past life soulmate, a very intense past life soulmate for a very specific reason. I do see attempted reconciliation here, but again, because of the intensity of the connection, that may threaten the human connection. Okay, because a lot of times when you experience a connection that intense, it scares people and they want to run from it. That makes sense? Man, that was heavy.
You wiped your makeup off.
I know, I saw that. I'm like, damn it, man. Oh well, we'll fix it.
Actually looks kind of cool like that. Okay, are we on to the next?
Yeah.
Okay. 40, 20, okay. Anonymous.
And Naughty Mouse.
What is the connection that Nathan and I share headed?
Where is it headed?
Yeah, I guess.
Three more shuffles here, 3 more. You hungry, baby?
Yeah.
I didn't know if you'd want those or not, but I used the last of the pancake mix, so.
Where did you get the cinnamon from?
Up there in the cabinet.
Oh, I didn't know I had it.
I just found it the other day. Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Swords reverse, the Star card. Okay, okay. Uh-oh, Five of Wands. That's not necessarily bad. The Devil card. Okay. So I do think there is quite a bit of potential here for this to take lift off and go to the next level. It's going to be a bumpy ride, though. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Don't get it twisted. Queen of Pentacles reversed, Five of Wands, the Devil card. Y'all do have some demons to work out between each other, okay? And that's normal. That's normal. There is no, I have never ever seen a connection that doesn't, have some sort of inner battle. That, again, some people, that's the end of it, and other people work through it, get rid of the demons, and go up to the next level. And I think that, I don't know, this is the last card in the spread here, so I do think that with the Ace of Swords, though, the Ace of Swords being the overall energy here, I don't see any reason why it can't be taken to the next level, okay? I don't see any reason why it can't. It'll be a bumpy ride, though. Don't get it twisted.
There's no syrup. You make me pancakes and then no syrup. That's how my day's going.
So, you shouldn't need syrup. They're good, dude. 2 more shuffles here.
Alexa, add syrup to the shopping list. Sorry.
All right. Oh, Five of Pentacles. Okay. The Death card. Uh-oh. Ten of Cups reversed. Okay. So this right here is kind of like a warning spread. Okay. Now, again, that first spread looked relatively positive. At the very end there was the Devil card. The Devil card and the Five of Wands. Okay. So there is some demons between the two of you that's going to cause a bit of a bumpy ride. One of these, I think, has to do with, I think one, the other, or both of you has a fear of abandonment. Okay, that's very common, very normal. I think most of us, to one degree or another, either have it or have had that because we've been hurt before. But that fear of abandonment, if you focus too much on it and give too much energy to it, you may accidentally manifest it, okay? Whenever the ride starts to get bumpy between the two of you, it's really, really hard to do, but you have to stop and you have to say, okay, how are we going to work through this, What's this telling me about me? That's the easiest way to get through those bumpy situations. Is whenever you want to point the finger, it's like swallowing a bowling ball size ego pill. But you have to stop back and say, okay, what's this telling me about me? And as long as you can go about it that way, I don't see any reason why it can't be very successful between the two of you. Okay, just got to work through those demons the right way. All right. Anywho, on to the next one.
What is that thing?
4409.
Okay, for Sarah. Am I asserting my boundaries too much with Russell?
Don't ever get somebody to get you to question that. No. Asserting your boundaries too much? Like, you mean somebody's trying to cross boundaries and you have integrity and you have a backbone? Uh-uh. Well, we'll see what the cards have to say. We'll see.
That's not how I read it.
Oh, what's it mean? Oh, I don't want to put the wrong intention into it.
I
What?
could be wrong. Wait, how do you reading it?
Like, am I asserting my boundaries?
Oh.
Does that mean am I like being a bitch? Am I like my
Oh,
boundaries?
yeah, like maybe is she being like too harsh on him?
Oh, yeah.
That's how I read it, but that's what you read it too, right?
Well, I mean, basically, like if you're putting up boundaries, there's that emperor energy. If you're putting up boundaries, and this person keeps crossing them, I wouldn't think so. 10 of Cups in the heart of the spread. Here, the Emperor. 9 of Wands reversed. No, I don't think so. But I am being told to tell you to not be so guarded. So it's a balance here. This is like, I keep getting deja vu, man. And my ears
Really?
ringing like crazy. It's like walking across a tightrope in a windstorm, okay? Don't be guarded, but don't ignore if somebody steps across one of your boundaries. I wouldn't say so. I don't think so. But remember, don't be guarded all the time at the same time, okay? With the Emperor energy right there and the overall energy, 10 of Cups in the heart of the spread here, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. I wouldn't say that you're crossing any lines or doing anything wrong. Emperor, 10 of Cups, no.
That was about as simple as it gets.
Yeah, let's see what this one says here. 4 shuffles.
Now I can actually listen. Oh wait, no, I'm busy. Actually, I was gonna say now I can actually participate, but no, I have to write all this down.
World in the reverse, Tower reverse, Queen of Cups, the Fool card, 8 of Wands reversed again, Empress, 6 of Wands reversed, 8 of Cups. No, I don't think so. I really don't think so, okay? But I think there's a lot of potential between the two of you, but there has to be a balance. Somebody, at some point, we got to meet in the middle here somewhere, okay? Got to meet in the middle here. If this person keeps stepping over boundaries and refuses to respect them, it looks like eventually you're probably going to feel like you're wasting time and end up walking away, okay? And that's fine. That's fine. There is potential. When I say there's potential, that means both of you exclusively agree to put in work, inner work. You all could have something very, very stable, or whatever it is you're looking for here. A lot of potential, but the way it rests in this moment, I think that, no, I don't think you're doing anything wrong, and I think that 6 months from now, you're probably going to not be around this person or with this person or whoever they are to you. So I wouldn't say you're doing anything wrong. No. Okay, on to the next one.
Okay, for Giovanni, and it says, does Gabriel have a love romance connection with me? I reworded that because it said, instead of me, it has that person's name. So it kind of sounded funny. So yes, I reworded it. Hopefully it's not asking about a different Giovanni.
That'd be weird.
No, I think that's what they meant.
What are we gonna do after this, babe?
I think we're gonna have a part 2.
You think so? They want to know about your 2-cup manifest.
Ooh.
I keep talking about it. I've talked about it a couple times on chats. And I go into it and I kind of talk about it a little bit, but.
Well, I try making videos, but they're just really boring. So I can't post it.
I think they're fun, but whatever.
I don't like it.
All right, no, I think this person, no, I don't think so, honestly. Now, look, okay. So from a human level perspective, no, I think this person's very, very detached and doesn't really feel much of a connection at all, to be 100% honest with you. But don't underestimate this connection, okay? This is a lover's reverse type of connection. What that means is that's one of the most painful and frustrating types of connections that we can have. We've all had them. I've had them. You've had them. We've all been there. And what that is when you're really, 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 really into somebody, and for some reason, you're tremendously impacted, but for whatever reason, it doesn't really seem like they are. You ever had that type of connection? I think we all have. It's like, how am I so tremendously impacted by you, but I'm just kind of like a fart in the wind to you? Like it doesn't seem like it really affects you that much. That's a lover's reverse type of connection where the feeling isn't felt mutually because it's only really intended to impact one person, and that's you. And that is usually to shine a light on something broken in you that needs healing or something to that effect. And that's the type of connection that you have here. But Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups reversed, Lovers reversed, I'd have to give that a no. I don't think this person feels a connection. Very, very detached and cold and emotionless. Let's go ahead and get another spread here, see if I can dig up any more info or maybe some advice. Eight of Cups, you might want to walk away from this person. 4 shuffles, 1, 2, 2 more.
So about 5 more minutes left, and then we're gonna stop accepting payments.
Okay. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. If this is something that you feel like you need to work really hard, don't try to get this person's attention. Okay. Don't try to prove yourself to them. Whenever you have a genuine, honest connection with a person, you don't have to work your ass off to try to prove your worth or your value to them. If they don't see the value, if you can with a clean heart say to yourself, I bring nothing but honesty, loyalty, and commitment to the table. If you can say that to yourself, anybody out there who's too stupid to see that doesn't say anything about you. That says everything about them. If they're too dumb to see what you bring to the table, fucking all right, get away from me then. I don't have time for you anyway then. We wouldn't work together as a very good team anyway. If you don't see what I have to offer and say, dude, that's what I need, that's what I want, then I ain't got no time for you. So just don't try to work really hard to try to get this person's approval, okay? I would just release and let go. Alrighty, on to the next one. Boom.
Okay, what time is it?
It is 52:07.
We're doing 5 minutes now. Oh, that was 4 minutes. Anyways, what is, first Sharon. Sharon? Okay, what is coming up for love, past person or new intentions?
All right. Past person or a new person. Boom. Two more shuffles here, 2 more.
Oops.
Knight of Pentacles reversed overall. All right, I'm thinking I'm seeing past energy here for you, okay? But yeah, I'm seeing past energy, something that came to an end in the past. But it's really hard to say here. I do see the Ace of Wands, Page of Wands reversed. I honestly wouldn't. If a past person comes back around, okay? Or if it's you that wants to come back around to them, this past energy that I see here very, very heavily, I would not. I think you would end up finding out very, very quickly that there is another person involved. It would end up being a third-party situation. With the 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups in the heart of the spread, 10 of Cups reversed, overall Knight of Pentacles reversed. I'm going to see this person's intentions here, but it's looking to me like it would turn into a third-party situation. Looking to me like there'd be more than one person in the mix. Let's dig a little bit more into this person's intentions. Intentions. So how many more do we got there?
A lot.
A lot?
Well, we've only done around 13.
It's not bad.
But we still have all those.
2 more shuffles here, 2 more.
All those and those. So we have about 30. So, yeah, about halfway through.
Eight of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so this person, yep, Tower reverse. This past person definitely wants to reconcile here. Okay, I do think that this person definitely wants to reconcile and make a return and wants something, their version of something stable and committed. But with this Three of Swords right here, I don't know. I just feel like there's somebody else's energy in the mix that isn't properly being cleared. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean that this person would actually be seeing you and somebody else at the same time? I don't know. It very easily could be. Let's say, for example, you split up and he went and got involved with somebody else, and then they split up and he comes back to you. That person's energy is still very, very affecting the two of you very, very intensely. Okay, so there's definitely in some way, shape, form, or fashion somebody else's energy in the mix that he hasn't moved on from, or she, or he, or whoever you're into. She. That's none of that really matters.
The
honestly.
person.
The person, yes, whatever individual this past person is. I see it looking like it's going to turn into some sort of third-party type of cycle repeat. Okay, is what I'm seeing right here. Is what it looks like as it rests in this moment. Unless you decide to say, "No, I'm not doing that," you can change that. And honestly, I would. Looking at this, I would. I wouldn't go for it, but that's what I see coming up for you next. Okay. Anywho, yep, death reversed. Past energy. So is this conclude the end of part one?
No.
No? Okay.
I think we should do at least to here. So then
Okay.
it's halfway.
Well, you were looking at me like there's anticipation, like you wanted to.
Like, are we on the next one?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. I can't read that big. It's too small.
5610.
Okay. Rel says, "Hi Rich, my name is Rel. I'm starting an herbal-based business and I want to know if the supplier / drop shipping company I have in mind, company B, is the right choice, or should I find another supplier / drop shipper? I'm a Sagittarius and in true Saggy fashion, I'm ready to move on to find the next. But please advise if I should be more patient or let me know if I'm wasting my time with them."
All right. Well, let's see.
I have no idea what a drop shipping is.
I understand I understand how to answer it. I mean,
Well, I know you know how to answer the question. I was just saying, do you know what that is?
kinda, yeah, kinda, sort of.
Basically, she wants to know if she needs to be patient. Which, yes, us Saggies are very impatient. I'm like probably the most impatient person. Well, I've actually learned to like calm down a lot, but I used to be very impatient.
Yeah, we're getting better. We're all getting better. I used to be pretty impatient too.
Yeah, but for me, it's like, now.
All right, so a lot of back and forth energy right here. Yeah, no, I think I'd probably try to find somebody else, honestly. Page of Swords reversed. Yeah, it's just too rocky, and I think that you would end up later on down the line finding out that there's something a little bit dishonest about this particular person or company or whatever. Yeah, there's some dishonest, sneaky shit going on in there. There's just lots of back and forth, unsure type of energy in here that I wouldn't. I would probably try to find something else. And also she was asking about a relationship?
No.
Oh.
She's ready. She's just saying that she's ready to find the next like business, I think, to help her or to work with. But she doesn't know if she needs to just be patient with the one that she's dealing with right now.
No, I think you would end up finding out that there's some shady shit going on. That these people aren't really 100% honest and it's a little bit shady. I just see some shady shit now with that Seven of Swords.
So yeah, she's probably wasting her time with them.
Yeah, you would before long.
On to the next supplier.
1, 2. Yep, Ace of Pentacles reversed. On to the next one. And 3.
Oh my gosh, I gotta Google it. I want to see what it is. Everybody's like talking about it. What is drop shipping?
Ace of Swords, yep. There There it is again. Seven of Swords again. Lovers reversed again. I'd try to find something else. I would, absolutely. Yeah, again, second time in a row, Seven of Swords has popped up for you. I think you would end up finding out that there's some shady shit going on that not 100% honest, a little bit crooked and just shady. So I would try to find somebody else if I were you. Faux shizzle. So what?
All right, one more and then we're done. Oh, you want to know what this is?
Oh, no.
I'm just reading what it is. I was just curious, but okay. Are you ready for the last one? We're going to do the last one, and then we'll come back later. What time is it? What do you see?
I see 60:05.
Okay, this one is for Michelle. It says, I have been having a physical relationship with an ex, and I am realizing that it is time to stop the connection that we have because it is not healthy for me emotionally, and he's not worth my time and energy anymore. I do care for him, but it's best to cut ties with him. So my question is, do I have to worry about this ex popping up again in my future?
Well, if I didn't have a set of tarot cards here, I would say probably. And simply because a lot of times, more often than not, what universe is doing, most of the time, you have to show the universe that you're ready to move on. You have to prove it. Like, you can sit here and say it, and you can feel it, and you can think it, and then the universe is going to say, okay, show me. And it's going to give you a temptation or give you, like, oh, okay, so you're really ready to move on from that person? Okay, well, here they come back around to try to get with you again and see what you do. Now it's up to you. You ready to move on? If so, prove it. If not, go back to the past cycle. So, I don't know yet. I'll pull cards, but just for future reference, even if the cards say no, take that knowledge with you on your journey because the universe does that a lot. Okay? 1, 2, 3 more shows here. Emperor reversed. Yeah, I think you're probably going to have to, yeah, probably. At least one more time. But I don't really see by that time, I don't really think it's going to be that difficult of a decision for you to make. Okay, not really. The Emperor is in the reverse. Okay, so right now I do see that that energy is something you're going to have to harness a little bit. I mean, you're taking action now. That's good. That's good. But I think the minute you finally release and let go of this, you are going to hear from this person again. Yeah, with that Knight of Wands down there. Yes, you're going to hear from this inconsistent fuckboy again. I don't know if that's what's really going on, but and you're going to have to prove to the universe, show the universe that you're ready to move on. And you have to put your foot down and prove it, and then watch. I guarantee you after that, a doorway will open for you. Here's the Emperor again. 3 shuffles. King of Swords reversed. 9 of Cups. There you go. 3 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Yep, see? 8 of Cups reversed. Yep, you're going to have to deal with this person at least one more good time. Okay, 7 of Swords. You already know you can't trust this person. You already know. You just told me. You just told me. Nothing's changing. So, yes, unfortunately, like I said, 99% of the time, yes. Okay, when it's time for us to exit a cycle, okay, with the world in the reverse here, and start a new cycle, you have to show the universe. And as soon as you prove it to the universe, okay, new cycle begins, okay? Anywho, I guess that concludes part uno. I look weird, man, with this makeup on.
My face is looking so shiny right now.
I know, but yours looks like real. You look like you really got beat up, though, on camera. Mine just looks kind of like, those look like real bruises and shit
I know.
on the camera.
I know. It's so cool. You just look like a raccoon.
I look like
You look like a trash panda. You do look like him, kinda. A little bit.
This is I just randomly threw something together. I got my Friday the 13th hockey jersey. Hockey, I almost said football jersey. My hockey jersey, Friday the 13th, and I just figured I'd.
Yeah, we literally didn't even know what because yesterday we tried to go I wanted to get like some cat ears or something, and I would just draw like little like whiskers on or something like that. But oh my god, it was a zoo everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Not
like we
only-
couldn't even get it, and everywhere else like they were sold out of everything. So
Yeah.
we were just like, well, guess we're
Not
just gonna have to wing it today.
It's the night before Halloween in Las Vegas.
On a Friday, everybody just got paid.
On a Friday, everybody, oh my God, just crowded everywhere, just, Anywho though. So we just kind of said, all right, well, to hell with it. We'll just grab what we have at the house and do something with that.
Yeah.
So,
Easy to draw. Color
what
some
time would you
bruises
like
on.
to, I'm sorry, what?
I said it's easy to just color some bruises on your face. We
Annie?
can come back. You want to come back at like 1? So we can just be done with it, or you want to do 1:30?
Oh, let's just do one. I want to get them out of the way.
Okay, we'll be back in about an hour.
And then
a little bit less than an hour.
Would you be in the mood to chat later?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Perhaps. I need to do my hair. I literally just like rolled out of bed and just like did this.
Alrighty.
So we'll be back in about 52 minutes.
Something like that. We'll see you here in a little